Hi there, John Farahmand from Balance Physical Therapy coming at you today to talk about bone density. Specifically, what can we do to help our bone density? As a physical therapist, I have a particular bias, but I want to talk a little bit about history. That is, in the mid-1990s, a company that many of us have heard of called Merck, a great big giant pharmaceutical conglomerate, developed and marketed a drug called Fosamax to help fight osteoporosis. But when the drug wasn't selling and a lot of people weren't prescribing it as much as they had hoped, they positioned the drug differently, particularly targeting women for what they termed osteopenia. A pharmaceutical company literally conjured a term called osteopenia, which means you don't have osteoporosis yet, but you've got less than healthy bone density and you might get osteoporotic, so you should take this drug anyway. And what they did was they had a lower dosage of Fosamax for women in particular who were osteopenic instead of osteoporotic. And guess what happened? It turned into a $1 billion plus drug brand. Okay? It was all positioning and it was all marketing. Some out there in the pharmaceutical industry probably gonna hate me for saying this on camera, but it's just true. Do I have definitive proof? No. But osteopenia? Come on, you're not osteoporotic yet, and guess what you actually need? You need to get off the couch and you need to do weight-bearing exercise. Why? Not because of my bias as somebody who loves to lift heavy weights, not because of my bias as a physical therapist, but because definitively in the research, in the literature, anywhere you look, weight-bearing exercise, when done regularly and appropriately dosed and progressed, will give better results for increasing your bone density than any drug that has ever been marketed and sold to date. Let me say that again. If you get up off the couch, you pick up heavy things, you are appropriately taught and coached and progressed on weight-bearing exercise, it will do more for your bones than any drug has ever done and can ever do for your bones. Maybe we'll get there someday and there will be a magic pill that we can pop and go, whoa, I suddenly am in the 98th percentile for my age for bone density, but we're not there yet. The best we've got in 2025 is weight-bearing exercise. So if you're not doing it, please consider coming to see your physical therapist, personal trainer, guru, whoever you want to see, and get weight-bearing exercise in as part of your daily, weekly, monthly routine so that you can live longer, live more independently, and live more effectively and engaging lives. I implore you to do that. After all, your health and the investment in it for yourself is the most important thing you can ever invest in. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.